Greetings. It is Wednesday afternoon, April 29th, and I bring you a little word from the scriptures, this time from the book of Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 17. This is the story of David and Goliath. The Philistine, Goliath, came on and drew near to David. When the Philistine looked and saw David, he disdained him, for he was only a youth, and the Philistine cursed David by his own gods. The Philistine said to David, "Come to me, and I will give your flesh to the birds of the air and to the wild animals of the field." But David said to the Philistine, "You come to me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This very day the Lord will deliver you into my hand, and I will strike you down, so that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel, and that all this assembly may know that the Lord does not save by sword and spear, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hand." When the Philistine drew nearer to meet David, David ran quickly toward the battle line to meet the Philistine. David put his hand in his bag, took out a stone, slung it, and struck the Philistine on his forehead. The stone sank into his forehead, and he fell face down on the ground. Here's a comment from Charles Stanley. David ran toward Goliath. He ran in faith based upon God's previous deliverance of him from a bear and a lion. He ran in confidence, knowing God had given him the ability to both run fast and use a sling well. He ran with wisdom, knowing he had chosen exactly the right stones. As you look back over your life, you no doubt can recount many instances in which God has been with you in fearful circumstances. He has delivered you before. He has given you certain abilities and strengths. He promises in his word to impart wisdom to you if you will only ask. At times, you need to confront a frightening situation in a very direct and practical way. Run toward that thing that is causing fear, trusting God even as you go. Well, this is a time when most of us at least know someone. If we aren't fearful ourselves, we know someone who is experiencing real anxiety and real fear. But we know the God who saves. We know the God who loves us. And we don't need to be fearful. We need to trust in our intelligence that is God given, trust in our own wisdom about what is prudent and right for us as individuals and as a community and a congregation. Trust the Lord. That's the name of the game, for the battle is the Lord's. He is already victorious, and in him so are we. Amen.